All right, so if you're using oils today, let's put a drop or two in the palm of your hand. So I had said that I was going to use cypress, and cypress is a beautiful oil, but I actually just recently got a new one that I wanted to use tonight, and it's Terra Shield. Terra Shield is a kind of a summer blend that's really great for animals, actually. Not good for cats, I should say dogs more specifically. And it's good to help kind of prevent ticks and fleas and all that sort of stuff. But not only that, it's just got a beautiful citrus, kind of citrus vanilla smell. It's almost got some citronella in there. So I wanted to use that, very earthy, and actually citrus goes very well with the solar plexus chakra, which is what we are focusing on today. So whatever you're using, I want you just to put a drop or two into your palm. Oh, and then draw in a breath or two. Oh, I just really love the smell of this stuff. So taking a breath in and exhale, starting to connect to the breath. Oh, that's what I love about the oils. It just takes that experience to a whole different level. And then when you're ready, you can place your hands on your knees or your lap, closing the eyes. We'll take just a moment here to rest and get connected onto our mat. Now tonight we'll keep going on our journey through the chakras, but also our journey of self-care. And today's self-care tip is all about practicing mindfulness. So when we're on the mat, of course, that's a practice that those of us who come together on our mat, we really practice all the time. But sometimes it's really easy to just let the mind wander and think about something else, and all of a sudden you realize you are somewhere else. So during today's practice, stay really focused on that mindfulness, meaning if we're in a posture, stay in the posture. So right now, feeling the legs crossed, the sit bones on the ground. Maybe the knees are up or maybe they're close to the ground. Feeling the belly either drawing in or relaxing, whatever it is that feels good for you. Now, of course, I would suggest relaxing the belly as much as you can while you're in a yin yoga practice. Especially for women, I find women tend to, we try to hold in our bellies, and that's fine if we're working on our core strength, but our power as women comes right from our belly, and that's right in the area of the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, which is right above the belly button and below the rib cage. So I want you to take both your hands there and just see if you can relax the belly, and as you breathe, just pushing into the hands and opening up into that area. Now, the third chakra, or the solar plexus chakra, is characterized by the expression of will, personal power, and mental abilities. Some of the main meanings associated with this chakra are taking responsibility for one's life, our ability to take control, the intellect. This is where our personal opinions and beliefs reside. Making decisions and going towards those goals and decisions. Personal identity and personality. Confidence, self-discipline, and independence. Now, this chakra is most commonly represented by the color yellow, or even a yellowish red, since it's connected to the element of fire. And as we get started today, I'm going to start us with an affirmation. It says, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be peaceful, may you be free. Now, during our practice today, we're going to go through a varying amount of affirmations and just see where those affirmations kind of sit in the body, see where they resonate with you, seeing if you can use those affirmations to really help you open into that the solar plexus chakra. Now, if you've got your bolster close by, let's grab it as we come into butterfly pose. So coming into butterfly, I want you to keep your feet fairly far away from you so that it's a little bit more of a diamond shape in the legs. Then you're going to take your bolster. So we're going to come into a little bit more of a restorative pose. Bolster is going to kind of go on the ankles or on the feet, and just rest your head. So rest your forehead on the bolster. Hands can rest by the knees, maybe even just in the center of the diamond. And of course, you can take the bolster away as an option if you want to go a little bit deeper today. Now, while you're in any of these poses, I want you to listen to what your body says. So if your body is actually really encouraging you to go deeper, go deeper. But if it's saying, enjoy the rest, enjoy the restorative feeling, then do that as well. Just letting everything release in a gentle forward fold, letting the knees just come out wide. Now, in this posture, it's a wonderful posture to repeat that first affirmation. And you can turn it so that you're speaking to yourself. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be respectful. May I be peaceful. May I be free. Noticing which one of those statements resonates the most with you, and maybe dwell on it a little bit, repeating it in your mind, allowing yourself to stay mindful into this present moment, encouraging your body to completely release, relax, and let go. Allowing your body to embrace the stillness. Just 2 or 3 more nice breaths here. And on the next breath, slowly release and begin to rise. You can take your bolster and put it away from you. We're going to come into square pose. So we're going to have that left leg underneath. Move the hips forward, right leg on top, stacking the shins as much as you can. Hands can come behind you to start until your legs relax. And then in a bit, we will add a twist. I want you to close your eyes here as you allow your legs to just relax into the posture. Really deep hip opener here. And repeat this affirmation. I deserve to be seen and heard. I deserve to be seen and heard. I deserve to be seen and heard. Now, if the legs feel like they're inviting you to go a little bit deeper, if you can, slowly start to lean forward just a touch, just enough so that you're sitting up nice and tall. And then if it feels okay, right hand's behind you, left hand is on the right knee, coming into a little bit of a rotation here. So with the rotation, we're looking for that to come right at the base of kind of the ribs, just in that thoracic spine, not in the low back. So be aware, and that's right at that level or that space of the solar plexus. So in each one of these poses, I want you to visualize a beautiful, brilliant, sun-like energy, light just shining from that area. Building that personal power that you have. And remembering the affirmation, I deserve to be seen and heard. Breath, slowly begin to rotate through the center, sitting up nice and tall. And from here, let's keep that right leg bent just slightly and take that left leg all the way off to the side. Starting to turn just slightly to the right and taking that left arm all the way down to the toes or as far as you can get. Now from here, you can either take that right arm up and over, you can let it stay down, you can rest your head on your hand, whatever feels best for you here. So I want you to think about really lifting up and out of the seat, lengthening into that side body. Adjustments here that you might need, and then finding stillness. affirmation in this pose is, my confidence inspires others. My confidence inspires others. My confidence inspires others. So while you're here, staying mindful to the present moment, perhaps visualize yourself being a leader and doing those things that inspire other people. Even if you don't feel like that's where you want to go, or for real, just kind of think about how your confidence and your balanced energy positively affects other people. On the next breath, slowly begin to rise. Now from here, let's keep that right leg kind of bent on the ground. We're going to come into square pose on this side. So the right leg at about kind of that half butterfly. Then the left leg comes on top, coming back into that square pose on the other side. Sitting tall, perhaps you want the hands behind you. Noticing how it feels on this side. Allowing the eyes to close as you fully feel the hips open and release. The affirmation in this posture is, I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Love, success, and happiness. And on the next breath, start to rotate towards the left, taking the left hand behind you, right hand onto the left knee. Sitting tall, finding that nice rotation. Mind is. Are you feeling the body from the head to toe? Staying present in the posture. And on the next breath, gently begin to come back to the center. Now let's just keep that left leg bent. Extend the right leg, coming into seated half butterfly in this pose. So from here, or on this side, taking that right arm onto the right foot, or the leg, and slowly start to open up the left hand side. So arm can go overhead. You can maybe rest the head on the right hand. Noticing if the body needs a yawn, because sometimes that happens. The affirmation in this posture, as we settle in, is I am comfortable standing up for myself. I am comfortable standing up for myself. I am comfortable standing up for myself. Breathing into that, sending that breath right down into that solar plexus. On the next breath, slowly begin to rise. Now, I'm going to take that right leg in and lie down on the right hand side. Now you can use your bolster for this one as an option. So if you choose to do, you're going to have that bolster running parallel to the short edge of your mat. And as you come down, you're just going to allow the rib cage to set up on your bolster. So it kind of just depends on how big your bolster is, depending on how that's going to feel. But the goal here is we actually do want to stay up pretty high on the elbow. So we're going to extend the legs. You can have them stacked. Maybe the bottom leg can be bent a little bit. And just sitting up on the elbow. So starting there, you can also go a little bit deeper if it feels okay and come right into side seal. So just noticing how that feels on the back. So I like using the bolster because it kind of helps prop you up a little bit. Now this is a good position to allow the belly just to rise and fall, kind of push out and push in. Finding that right position. Shoulders can come down and away from the ears. Just want to make sure we're not falling into that shoulder, but just actively pushing up and out. Now the affirmation for this posture is strength and courage flows through me. Strength and courage flows through me. Strength and courage flows through me. So with every breath, allow each one of these affirmations just to settle into the cells of your body. helping the energy of the affirmations adjust the energy of your body. On the next breath, slowly you can lean into it if you want to, kind of put the weight on your left hand. You can bend into your knees if you need to, really making sure your back is supported here as you slowly begin to rise up. Now from here, you can take your legs, swing them around to the other side, or just flip over to the other side as we set up in the exact same position on the other side. So elbow right underneath the shoulder. Legs are bent or straight. Sometimes it depends on how your back feels. Maybe one leg is straight. Maybe they stay bent on this side. I'm going to keep mine bent on this side. Again, we're pushing our elbow into the ground, so we're staying strong through the shoulder. Allowing ourselves to push up and out of the floor, opening into the left side body. Affirmation on this side is probably one of my favorites, and that is, I respect and care for myself. I respect and care for myself. Really breathe into that one. I respect and care for myself. Such an important affirmation that so many of us, I think, tend to forget in our busy lives. Sometimes forget to put ourselves first, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Now, if the neck gets tired, you can certainly rest it for a moment on the shoulder. Mine gets a little bit more tired on this side. And then just when you're ready, kind of push that shoulder away again, just making sure that your back feels okay. If at any point it is starting to bother you, just lie all the way down. Just a little bit of a different posture. Slowly begin to support yourself as you sit up. You're going to turn your bolster so it's now lengthwise. We're going to let it support our spine as we come down into fish pose. Now you can decide, so lower back goes in, just completely support it. Now you can go into butterfly feet and knees off to the side, or fully extend the legs out, adjusting the back and hips as you need to. When you're ready, arms can just come off to the side. Oh, excuse me, just allowing the chest and the shoulders to open. Allowing your body to fully surrender here on the mat, just completely opening. It's a beautiful posture for the solar plexus. And just to really breathe into the area. Even put your hands just below the rib cage if you need to as well. This is a great opportunity to just release any emotions, whether that's happy, sad, angry. If you happen to feel anything come up, just kind of let it out. Maybe it's a smile, maybe it's a frown, maybe it's just sticking your tongue out, just doing something. Maybe it's a laugh. Just seeing if we can balance that emotional heart space, opening into the solar plexus, releasing our personal power, building our confidence, self-love, self-respect. That yellow color, seeing that vibrant ball of yellow light shining from the body. As we lie here in this very open stance, really great for your posture. I think if you were standing in this position, arms by your side, shoulders down and away from the ears, strong posture, feelings of confidence. slowly bend into the knees, bottoms of the feet to the ground, and then right away just rolling off to one side or the other, just slowly kind of allowing yourself to slide off the bolster. And when you can, push the bolster off to the side and set it off to the left side of your body. Actually, no, sorry, the right side of your body. Now from here, extend into your right leg and hug the left knee in towards the chest. Just hug it right in, relieving into that low back, opening into the hips. And just allowing that right knee to fall off to the side. And let it rest, if it will, maybe the whole bottom part of the leg from the knee to the foot. Let it rest on your bolster. Now, if that's too deep of a twist, because we do want to keep that shoulder and arm very much on the ground, if it's too deep of a twist, back off a little bit. Maybe allowing the head to roll off to the left. Allowing yourself to tune into your spine, noticing how it feels. Making any adjustments that you need to and staying mindful of how the body is feeling in this moment. On the next breath, be really conscious of the low back and start to move yourself back to the center, hugging that left knee in towards the chest again. Maybe taking any movements that you might need. And when you're ready, taking the bolster onto the left-hand side, doing the same thing on this side. So adjust your hips as you need to make sure they feel okay there, and hug that right knee in towards the chest. Opening it up a little bit from one side to the other. And then from here, rolling off to the left-hand side, setting your knee and your foot on the bolster. Seeing if you can keep your right shoulder on the ground as much as you can. Arms extended off to the side. Again, being mindful of your back. slowly bring your legs and hips back to the center. Being very careful again of the spine. From here, let's come into happy baby. So knees nice and wide. Drawing the toes or the bottom of the feet up to the sky. Grabbing onto the toes and the back of the legs. Just allowing your body to rock from side to side, nice and easy. When you're ready, release the legs, extending the legs all the way down, setting yourself up into Shavasana, little resting pose. I'm going to take you through a little bit of a visualization, a little meditation here as you're lying in Shavasana. So allow yourself to get comfortable. And while you settle into Shavasana, I want you to let yourself be fully supported by the earth beneath you. And just let go of all tension in your body. Reminding yourself and connecting to the root chakra. I am safe. I am supported with each inhale and exhale. Ideally for the solar plexus to be balanced, the root chakra and the sacral chakra need also to be balanced. Right now, focus on the feelings of happiness, joy, and love. Bring to mind something that elicits these feelings for you. See yourself out in the world, radiating these emotions and showing up with confidence and self-assurance. Take a few deep breaths through the nose to center yourself and to start calming the mind. Bring your awareness to the present moment and to the rising and falling of your breath in the belly. Imagine a little flame or a small ball of fire in your solar plexus. And visualize it grow a little more with each inhale. Watch it expand and radiate its warm energy and glow outwards as you keep breathing deeply and steadily. Feel the warmth in the solar plexus area and observe it spread throughout your entire body. Enjoy this positive, warm, strong, wise, and confident radiance as it emanates from your power center to every single cell in your body. Bathe yourself in this cosmic and nourishing energy for as long as you need to support your growth, self-acceptance, confidence, power, and transformation. Repeat the following affirmations in your mind. I am empowered. I am strong. I am powerful. I am courageous. I am confident. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of love. I take responsibility for my actions, choices, thoughts, emotions, and feelings. I allow myself to shine. I am more than enough. I assert my boundaries. It's okay for me to say no. I trust and believe in myself. I can do anything my heart desires. I have the power to manifest my dreams. Allowing those affirmations to sink in. Connecting with every cell of your body. Allowing the next inhale to be nice and deep through the nose. And then taking a nice big sigh and out the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice big inhale through the nose. And a nice big release. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. And just let it all out. Notice how in those extra few breaths of air make your body feel. When you're ready, maybe taking a nice big stretch with your arms overhead, pointing the toes, stretching the arms, maybe even taking in a nice yawn. When you're ready, hugging the knees in towards your chest, gently rocking side to side. Falling off onto the right or left hand side into fetal position. Ready, coming on up to a comfortable seated position. Grabbing your oil if you are going to use one to finish up. I'm going to use vetiver tonight. Very calming, nurturing, and supports self-awareness. Helps you stay in the present moment. So whichever oil you are or are not using, just allow the hands to rub, generating a little bit of heat. If you've got oil on the hands, just take it around the nose, take a couple of inhales and exhales. If you don't, you can cover the eyes. To your heart center. This week, commit to staying mindful, really implementing this week's self-care technique, and anything you do, any moment you're in, remind yourself to practice mindfulness, staying as much as you can in the present moment and just notice how it feels. Taking with you all the energy of the affirmations of today's solar plexus practice. Wishing you all much love, light, and many blessings. Namaste.